Hello and welcome back to another daily cribbage. We're against Nancy today. Who gives us a high, we'll give them a good luck. And look at this, we got 4 double 5 6. This is one of these magnetic hands. You always want to keep 12 points when you can. We're going to play the 4 here because we want to avoid a little bit the runs that could come about, and our opponent has a 5 themselves. Now they've shown us 5-7, so I'm just going to play a 5 here with the hope that our opponent has a 6. Okay, they just had a 10, definitely does happen. Maybe I read into that a little bit too much. We do get our points from our big hand, and we get a few points from the crib, which is really nice. And that's the thing, when you have a really good hand, you're often gonna have your opponent score a lot of points. And that's because I think I should be leading 2s here. But I was leading, having a 3 sometimes is also fine, I think. Opponent really likes making it 21. I don't understand. Come up to 25. And what have they got? 7 or? No, they don't have a 7. One day my opponent's going to make it 21 and I'll have a 10 in my hand. Let's see if that happens by the end of the game. So after a couple of hands we're on 30, our opponent's on 29. We have a nice positional advantage. We're going to discard the 2-7. Also the 2-4 is worth considering here as well. But we do hit our 6, which is quite good, not only for our hand, but also for the crib, because we threw away 2-7. Okay, opponent makes it 22, not 21, so I can't play any of my 10s that I wanted to. I expect my opponent has more jacks. No, okay, they have a 5. 9-9-5 queen, 6 points. With the cut 6, we get on to 50. Look at that crib, huge. Computer probably likes throwing away the 2-4 a little bit more, but that is fine by me. We have a little bit of a choice here. I think, since we're so far ahead, we can actually discard the ace queen instead of discarding, say, ace 4. Don't think we have to worry too much about that. We'll get rid of both of our kings. We avoid the getting tripled there. And let's see what our opponent has. Our opponent can't believe that we had a 4. No, opponent can't believe it somehow. They weren't playing. Okay, but maybe they're back now. And how did the crib look for us? Yeah, it looked alright. I think it's gonna like ace 4 here, but we're just discarding a little bit more safely in order to try and extend our lead. Okay, 6-6-2 ace is 4 points. We'll keep that. 3 is really nice. We get the run and we get an extra 15, so 9-point hand here. And let's see what our opponent wants to do. Okay, so play out a 4. I'm just going to go with the 2 because I don't really have any good options otherwise. I'm going to come up to 14. 24, can they play? They've got a lot of 4s. There's a lot of 4s. That is 12 points, I think. 4-4-4, 7. Well, it's actually 14 because there's a 4-4-4-3 that adds to 15 as well. But we get a really nice hand, really nice crib that takes us to the next milestone, so we don't have to worry too much. We have a choice of whether to discard king 10 or king queen. I'm going to go king queen because I don't mind hitting an 8. Lead the 6. And our opponent has no fear. Wow. No fear at all. And I don't have another. Okay, so this game is sort of about my opponent getting lots of 4s. This 4-4-4-7 again. 4-4-4-7 it's a good hand, but it's quite rare. So opponent's having a great time, I think. And we're having a great time as well because we are winning. Well, we will see about that, but our position is definitely quite good. So do we want to do 6-9, ace-4? Just go 6-9, keep it simple. Okay, 7 lead. I will pair that. If my opponent triples, then I get 31. Okay, this time I'll play out my 4. And I have an ace as well. So 7 jack offsuited from my opponent. 6 and a 5. Okay, so a very reasonable hand in the end, and played out in an order that was designed really to confuse us. So well played from my opponents. They're on 90, 6 points away from their positional milestone. And we look down at ace 2 3 10 queen queen. Discard here nice and safely the ace 10, keeping us 6 points, turns into 8 points, and we do get to make our next milestone before our opponent. Since our opponent will only get to 95, they have a 5. Actually, no, they get last card as well, so they make it to 96, and they've got quite a strong hand. But our safe discard in the crib pays off. 106 for our opponent, 97 for us. And we look down at 6-9-9. Whoa, now that is powerful. Let's see if we can avoid giving our opponent too many points here on the play. An ace. It's worth considering playing the 6, but we would rather have more playability later on, so take it up to 22. And we're forced to play out our 6. See if they have the 2 here. They don't have a 2, so probably a 10. Yeah, so only, was that 6 points for our opponent on 112. And we're going to get a lot of points in the crib. So as long as our opponent doesn't go too crazy on this play, we're going to probably have good game. So we're going to say good game to our opponent. We have a flush, and we will play this out. Start with our 7. This keeps the highest and lowest cards in our hand intact. So that means that if we need to, we can jump to value that's the most desirable value for us. We already said good game, so we make it now. We even get 8 points out of our hand since the 2 was quite good for us. Have a look at the tail of the game. We managed to lose a lot of points on the play. We made it up in the hand and the crib though. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you for another daily cribbage. Bye for now.